Hello, guys. Once again, welcome to Waytech Society. Yo, what starts here really changes the world. You know, in our last discussion, we talked about discussing in our next discussion Microsoft Office, the Office product. Well, not entirely the Office products, but some specific products within the product or the suite. So we're gonna learn Microsoft Word, Microsoft PowerPoint, Microsoft Excel, Microsoft Access, Microsoft VCO, Microsoft Project. Now, most of us are familiar with these four products: Microsoft Word, PowerPoint, Excel, and Access. That's the products we are familiar with due to its nature and interference in our academia. Um, we don't know VCO and projects and duly because maybe to some people is not much interfering in our academia or is lately was introduced. But we're gonna touch it. We're gonna look at them. Well, I promise you. You see, the VCO product is a great tool you're gonna like. If you miss all our discussions, make sure you don't miss the VCO discussion because you're gonna explore a lot through it. Well, basically, it's used to design the building plans, any type of plan at all. You can use it to design any sort of plan, wiring plan, plumbing plan, building plan, roofing plan, any plan at all, foundational plan. You can use it to design any plan. It's massive and very simple to use. So I hope you follow us till we reach there and then get yourself explored through it. Well, we're going to look at Microsoft Word as our first product. Now, the first thing you might be wondering or you might be asking yourself if you've not heard of Microsoft Word before is, what is Microsoft Word? Now, this is a very, uh, if I may say, not simple question. I mean, a very difficult question, but with a simple answer, only if you understand the product. Microsoft Word is or it was basically designed to edit and format text. So if you are asked what is Microsoft Word, the best definition you could give to it is it is a Microsoft product that is used to what or that is basically designed to format and edit text. Simple as that. It's very simple and short. You don't have to say blah 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 blah. You don't have to say much about it. That's just what you have to say. That's the basic definition for Microsoft Word. Now, the next thing you might be wondering is what is it used for? Now that you know what it is, maybe you've gotten a glimpse of a little bit of what it can be used to do. Well, what is it used for? That's the next thing you'll be wondering in your mind. Now, if you are asked what Microsoft Word is used for a whole lot of tasks. It can be used to do a whole lot of things, some of which are um, formatting and editing of text, success card designing of gift cards, designing of complimentary cards, designing of prototypes, both web and then apps, designing of posters, design and more and more and more, web development and more. Well, so you see, the uses we list here is just a few of what Microsoft Office is capable of doing. Well, the product is used to do a whole lot of things. We cannot list everything here. We can list everything here. Well, it's also used. Let me add you one most important use. It's also used. It's also used to convert PDFs to Word documents. Most of you don't know this. Most of you don't know you can use Word to convert PDF to Word document and Word to PDF and vice versa. It can be used to do both. You can use it to convert your PDF into Word. You can use it to convert Word to PDF without paying anything, without going online or getting connection, internet connection first of no. So we're gonna look at all these uses. We're gonna look at them one after the other. We're gonna use Word and trying to do all these things that was stated or listed that it can be used to do. We're going to use it to do all those things. We're going to practicalize it so that you really see that Word can be used to do all those things that we've said, not just that we've said it, but it can be used to do it. So the first thing we're going to do is to introduce ourselves to the interface of Word. That's mostly the best thing to do if you are a beginner. Well, so if you are to open or launch Word, it's very simple. The first thing to do is look through or scan through your status bar. Sorry, your tax bar. Scan through your tax bar. If it is not on your tax bar, then you go by the next procedure. But you scan through your tax bar and see. Well, this is mine. It's just here. It's here. So this, if it is on your tax bar, just as it is on mine, you can just click on it once and wait. You see, it will launch in a few seconds. You see, but if it is not on your tax bar, well, the next or what you're gonna do in order to launch Word is to either click on the button, the window button, or click on the window button, or click on your keyboard, the window button. It's either you click on the desktop here, or you click on your keyboard. Any way you do it, well, it's all opening or getting access to the start menu. So if you opened or if you click or if you open the start menu, you can scroll down to W color to locate your Word. This is it. You click once on it to open or to launch. Well, you could also, upon clicking on your Windows, you could start typing Word. It'll come. Then you click on it to open it. So basically today we're just going to look at explore ourselves to the Microsoft Office interface. Let's go to blank documents. We're just going to introduce ourselves to the features. Now, as I said, Microsoft Word is a very powerful tool. Well, I've been using it to do a whole lot of things. Most of the apps that I've developed or done is I've used Word in designing its prototypes, and then PowerPoint. I've used both Word and PowerPoint in designing its prototypes, and it's massive. It's very simple to use and do. Just as much as I use Adobe XD, I also use Word and then PowerPoint in doing, in designing prototypes for other stuff. So this is the interface. This is how Word looks like. This is how it looks like. This is how Word looks like. You see? So this is the title bar. This is your menu bar. And the menu bar comes with a whole lot of menus. Now what happens is that if you go to each and every menu, it has compartments. The menus are, it has sub menus which are also grouped or which are also comparted. So the first menu to have been discussed would be file menu, but we skip it and go to home menu. That would be the last menu we discuss in the file menu. Now this is the home menu. The home menu comes with clipboard compartment, as you can see here, clipboard group, font group, paragraph compartment, style compartment, and editing compartment. Now we go to the next menu, that's insert menu. It comes with page menu, compartment, table compartment, illustrations compartment, add-ins compartment, media compartment, link compartment, comment compartment, header and footer compartment, text compartment, symbol compartment. Now we go to design, which is the next menu. It has only two compartments, that is document formatting compartment and then page background compartment. Now we go to layout. We have our page setup compartment, we have paragraph compartment, we have arrange compartment. And we go to reference, would have 7 compartments or groups in it. We have the table of content group, we have the footnote group, we have the research group, we have the citation and then biography group, we have caption group, we have index group, we have table of authorities group. Now let's go to the mailing menu. We have 5 compartments on it. We have the create compartment, start mail merge compartment, write and edit fields compartment, preview results compartment. We also have the finish group. Now we have review as our third but last menu, which is having proofing compartment, accessibility compartment, language compartment, comment compartment, tracking compartment, changes compartment, compare compartment, protect compartment, ink compartment. Now let's go to the view menu. We have views compartment, page movement compartment, show compartment, zoom compartment, window compartment. We have macros compartment, SharePoint compartment. Now the last menu is help. We only have one compartment or one group under it, which is help compartment or help group. Now the next thing you see below here is the horizontal rule. The horizontal rule. And the other one you see at your left hand side here is the vertical rule. That's a vertical rule. Now this rules tells you where your margin is. You see that the cursor the cursor is directed straight to the rule. I mean where the rule is positioned. It's telling you that you can't go you can't go you can't come here and write anything. That's it's marking the border. The border is for you. It's giving you where you can actually have access to on the page. This is a worksheet. The entire box you see here, which is having the cursor blinking on it, is the worksheet. We call it worksheet or workspace. You can call it your worksheet or your workspace. Now it's telling you where actually you can have access to write your text. Okay, so that's all about words. I mean the interface, that's all we can say about it. Now we go to the file menu. The file menu is where you do all things after your formatting and editing. Any other thing that you have to do comes to the file menu. This is where we save, this is where we print, this is where we share, this is where we export, this is where we close our products or documents. This is also where we exit from the products. Okay, so well, with the submenus or the tools, we get to know each and every tool when we are doing, I mean in our next discussions we'll get to know each and every tool when we are using or we are practicalizing the uses of Word. So don't get fumbled with the tools. And let me give you one thing straight. If you want to know any tool, what it's used for and the name of it, just place the mouse pointer on it. The name and the use will come. Now the bolded text you see, or the first text you would see, would be the name, followed by the next line of text you would see would be the use of the text. And the shortcuts will also be given to you into braces attached to the name of the tool. Any tool at all you place the mouse pointer on, you'll be given the name and the use. So that's just a hint to you to get to know the tools. We can discuss the tools one after the other. It's a whole lot of time. It needs time. It needs a whole lot of time, which we don't have now. So we get to explore ourselves through the tools when we are doing or experimenting the uses of Word. So let's go back to the uses. You see, I want to add another use. Well, it will fall under the formatting and editing of text, but I see it to be of difference. I mean, and just be a little bit different from the formatting and editing of text because it comes with designs and a whole lot of things. You can also use it to design. You can use it to design what we call letterhead. Now you get to know what letterhead is when we start the discussions. I mean, when we start practicing the uses, when we start exploring ourselves through the uses. Let me add another use to it's also used to it's also used to design logos. Most of you might not know this. It's used to design logos. So used to design logos, but the best tool among the office products used in designing logos is PowerPoint. If you don't know this, I'm telling you now. The best tool um, among the office products used to design logos or to do generally designing is PowerPoint. PowerPoint is the best tool to use in doing general designs in office products. So thank you very much for your time. Hope it's of benefit to you. We'll be seeing you next time in our next discussion. Thank you very much. If you really like our video, you'd like to get notified when we update, click on the bell icon and don't forget to subscribe and like and also share so that the whole world will see our effort not in vain. Thank you very much. Till our next video. Bye. Big ups to Dre Consult, the best consult company in Ghana. Um, Dre Consult, if you need a house to buy, if you need a plot to buy, need a house to rent, an apartment to rent, anything at all you want of or being of consent to building or construction, relate yourself to Dre Consult and your problems will be solved for you in a gift.